Wondering where to travel next? Australia has some of the most beautiful and diverse landscapes in the world. In this video, we will explore the top 6 places you must visit in Australia for an unforgettable experience. As a first-time visitor to Australia, you'll be tempted to see it all, from the iconic cities to the outback wilderness. If you need to refine your agenda, here's our list of the 6 most iconic places in Australia. Our countdown begins with Newcastle. Bordering Australia's New South Wales coast just north of Sydney, sunny-natured Newcastle is anchored in Indigenous and convict history. Surfing beaches, hand-cut sea pools, a coastal fort, and contemporary bars skirt the city's harbour, while museums, artisanal restaurants, and microbreweries lie at its heart. When you indulge your curiosity and uncover Newcastle's vibrant culture, rich heritage, and electric atmosphere, you experience an unexpected feast for the senses and leave with enticing stories and a satisfied spirit. Moving on, the Pinnacles secures the 5th spot on our list. Located within Nambung National Park, the Pinnacles can be found not far from the small town of Cervantes in Western Australia. Rising dramatically out of the desert floor, the Pinnacles resemble weathered tombstones and number in the thousands. Together, they make for an incredible sight as sand from the coastal dunes constantly blows through the otherworldly-looking landscape. While debates are ongoing as to how their distinctive shapes formed, it is generally agreed that they are made out of the limestone from seashells, as the region used to be submerged millennia ago. Next up, we have Canberra. Once the home solely of politicians and civil servants, the now thriving metropolis is home to world-class museums, art galleries, and national monuments. All kinds of shops, restaurants, and bars abound, and its large student body means there's a pounding nightlife scene. Despite its youth, the city has lots of interesting historical sites. Many of these relate to its parliament and governmental institutions. Due to its remote and rural setting, the city is also a fantastic place for exploring the great outdoors. We'll recommend Accessible Go for your next travel adventure. Accessible Go is the leading accessible travel website for people with disabilities to book their travel needs and be part of a dynamic community of like-minded travelers. Not only do they make sure your needs are met, but also offer an accessible travel club with discounted rates exclusively for people with disabilities and their traveling companions. They are the first travel site for people with accessibility needs. Check link in the description for Accessible Go. Coming in at number 3, we have Brisbane. A popular tourist destination, Brisbane is a lively, dynamic place that is bathed in beautiful sunshine year-round. It has a population of about 2 million people, making it the 3rd largest city in Australia after Sydney and Melbourne. Located in the Sunshine State, many visitors stop by on their way to the fantastic resorts and beaches that lie to its north and south. A fun and friendly city, Brisbane's vibrant music scene has made it one of the music capitals of the world, and there are lots of venues in town where you can enjoy a great show. Taking the 2nd spot on our list is Melbourne. This southern metropolis captures everything Aussies love most in this world: leisure, sport, art, music, and coffee. In Melbourne, you can find eye-popping street art and a plethora of vogue restaurants and bars. From hidden speakeasies to rooftop bars where you can sip a cocktail and watch the sunset, Melbourne is a trailblazer in the food and wine stakes. Once you've wined and dined, you can't miss a road trip along the Great Ocean Road. Just a few hours from Melbourne, wild koalas, impressive rock formations, and endless coastlines await. Last but not least is Sydney. Australia's largest city is one of the world's prettiest. Much of its allure revolves around the harbour, a dramatic expanse that creates a sanctuary for some of the country's best beaches. This is the Sydney you see on postcards, with the immense harbour bridge and shell-like fans of the Opera House skirting the emerald waters. More sandy stretches await along the coast, from Coogee to Bondi, attracting surfers and sun worshippers alike. For adventurous visitors to Sydney, a heart-thumping climb on the harbour bridge is a must-do activity. For others, shopping at the historic Queen Victoria building, hitting the clubs and restaurants the Inrocks district, and visiting the world-class Taronga Zoo are can't-miss activities. Now that you know the top 6 places to visit in Australia, start planning your next adventure down under. Remember to like, share, and comment on this video with your favorite Australian destination. Thank you for watching.